Most people think they need money to start making money, but that belief is exactly what keeps them broke. Because when you believe you need money, you wait, you hesitate, you overthink. Meanwhile, other people with less resources than you are building income streams from nothing. And in this video, I'm going to show you 25 side hustles you can start with $0, not just ideas, but how they actually work, why they make money, and how beginners are using them right now. And somewhere in this list, there's at least one that you can start today. But most people won't. Let's see if you're different. On freelance writing. Freelance writing is one of the fastest ways to make your first dollar online. Why? Because businesses don't buy writing, they buy attention. Every blog post, email, or script is designed to attract, engage, or sell. So when you write, you're helping a business make money, and that's why they pay. Here's the beginner strategy most people miss. Don't say, "I'm a writer." Say, "I help fitness coaches get more clients through content. I write scripts for YouTube channels to increase retention." Now, you're not a writer, you're a solution. Start by writing 2-3 samples, then message 20 small creators. Even if only 2 respond, that's your first clients. But once you understand how words influence money, you unlock the next level. 2. Copywriting. Copywriting is about one thing: behavior change, making someone click, buy, subscribe, or trust. This is why it's one of the highest paid skills, because if you can generate revenue, you become valuable instantly. Beginner shortcut. Don't start from scratch. Study ads that already work. Rewrite them. Understand the structure. Hook, pain, solution, proof, offer. You're not guessing. You're modeling. And once you can sell with words, you don't need a product anymore. 3. Social media management businesses fail at consistency, not because they don't care, but because they're busy. You solve that. But here's how to stand out. Don't just post content. Create a system. 3 posts per week, short videos, reply to comments, track engagement. Now you're not posting, you're managing growth, and growth zungs money. 4. Video editing. Attention is the new currency, and video holds attention better than anything else. That's why editors are in massive demand. But here's the beginner mistake: trying to be perfect. Instead, focus on speed, simple cuts, captions, zooms. Short-form content is exploding. If you can edit 5 to 10 clips per day, you become extremely valuable. But what if you don't want clients at all? 5. Graphic design. Design is perception, and perception influences trust. A business with good visuals feels more professional, which means more sales. You don't need talent, you need pattern recognition. Study designs that work, recreate them, improve them, sell them. In this case, virtual assistant time is the most limited resource, and entrepreneurs are willing to pay to get it back. You don't need skills. You need organization, communication, reliability. Start simple, then grow into more complex tasks and increase your value over time. 7. Transcription. This is not glamorous, but it's important because it teaches you something critical. You can exchange time for money online. That belief alone changes everything. 8. Online tutoring. You don't need to know everything, you just need to know something useful. People pay for clarity, not perfection. If you can simplify a topic, you can teach it, but trading time has limits. So let's shift. 9. Dropshipping. This is not about products, it's about distribution. You find a product people want and put it in front of them. The real skill here is marketing, testing, positioning. The product is just the vehicle. 10. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is powerful because you don't create the product, you don't handle support, you only focus on traffic plus trust, and trust converts into income. One video, one blog post, one post can generate income for months. 11. Print on demand. Print on demand is not about selling t-shirts, it's about selling identity. People don't buy products, they buy things that represent who they are. Beginner mistake, creating generic designs. What works? Targeting specific niches. For example, don't sell motivation. Sell motivation for gym beginners, or funny quotes for dog owners. Here's the strategy. 1. Find an emotional niche. 2. Create 5 to 10 simple designs. 3. Upload them to multiple platforms. You don't need to be an artist. You need to understand what makes people feel something. And when you understand emotions, selling becomes easier. 12. Digital products. This is where things start to change, because now you're no longer selling time. You're selling solutions at scale. A digital product can be checklists, templates, guides, mini courses. But the format doesn't matter. The result does. People don't buy PDFs. They buy outcomes. Example, don't sell finance guide. Sell plan to save $500 in 30 days. Here's the key. Make it simple, make it specific, make it actionable. Once created, it can sell 24/7. This is where money starts separating from your time. 13. YouTube automation. Most people think YouTube is content, but it's actually a distribution machine. Every video is a digital asset. It can generate views, bring traffic, make money for months or even years. And here's the advantage. You don't need to show your face. You can use voiceovers, stock footage, simple editing, but the real skill is understanding what keeps attention, what drives clicks, what keeps people watching, because a video with views is an asset working for you. And if one video works, imagine 50. 14. Blogging. Blogging is slow, and that's why most people quit. But that's exactly why it works, because it compounds. Each article is like a seed. Over time it brings traffic, generates income, builds authority. But here's the real strategy. Don't write what you like. Write what people search for. Answer questions, solve problems. Every visitor is a potential income source. It's not fast, but it's powerful. 15. Podcasting money follows trust, and trust takes time. A podcast allows you to do something powerful. Stay in someone's mind for 10 to 30 minutes that builds connection. And connection builds trust. And trust leads to sales. You don't need expensive equipment, just clarity and consistency, because online attention wins. 16. Selling photos. This is where your mindset shifts. You're not selling photos, you're selling usage rights. One image can be used by businesses, ads, websites, and every use can generate income. The key, utility, perfection. You don't need perfect photos, you need useful ones. Examples, office scenes, remote work, business environments. And the best part, it sells repeatedly. 17. Flipping free items. This is one of the fastest ways to make money and one of the most underrated. You don't need capital, just action. Find something free, improve it, sell it. But the real value is psychological. It proves you can make money, and that changes everything, because your first dollar changes your mindset. 18. Online surveys. Let's be honest, this won't make you rich, but it serves a purpose. It removes excuses, I don't know how to start. This is how you start. And once you earn money online, your mindset shifts. But don't stay here. This is just the beginning. 19. Remote customer service. This isn't explosive income, it's stability, and stability matters. Because when you're not desperate for money, you make better decisions, and you can build other income streams. Sometimes stability is the first step to freedom. 20. Resume writing. Most people don't know how to present themselves. They have skills, but they don't know how to sell them. That's where you come in. You're not selling a document, you're selling an opportunity. If someone gets a job because of you, Your service becomes valuable. When you help people make money, they pay you. 21. Notion templates. People feel overwhelmed. They don't know how to organize their life. You sell clarity. A template isn't just a file, it's a system. Examples: productivity systems, finance trackers, business dashboards. The key: make it simple, make it useful, make it specific. 22. AI content services. The market is moving faster than ever, and speed wins. AI allows you to create content faster, deliver more, scale your work. You're not replacing skill, you're amplifying it. In today's world, speed equals money. 23. Lead generation. This is one of the most powerful models because it's direct. Businesses don't want traffic, they want customers. You bring them customers. They pay you. No audience needed. No personal brand required. Just results. If you bring money, you'll always have demand. 24. Online communities. This is where things level up. You don't get paid once. You get paid every month. That's predictable income, stability, scalability. But you need a niche, consistent value engagement. This is where real income starts to build. 25. Skill stacking. This is the most important concept in the video. You don't need to be the best at one thing. You need to be good at multiple things, because combinations create value. Examples: writing plus marketing, editing plus storytelling, design plus branding. That's what makes you unique. And when you're unique, you can charge more. Here's the truth. You don't lack opportunities. You lack execution. You now have 25 options, but you only need one. Start messy. Start small. But start. Because 1 year from now, you'll wish you started today. If you want to learn how to turn these ideas into real income, subscribe, because here we break down how to build money online step by step. And if you're serious about making money, watch the next video, because that's where everything starts to change.